Hi, this is Naaz Arora and these are my BalleBolly Shots. I'm Naaz Arora. I'm a fashion blogger, makeup artist and an event curator. Fashion is something I was always very passionate about, and I do not have a formal study in fashion, but then it was something I always used to enjoy as a child. Even after being like a fat kid, I was very confident with whatever I used to wear. So I always had this interest and love for fashion, creative stuff. So that's how I developed some emotion for fashion. Travel and fashion have this amazing marriage, basically. So whenever you travel, you get inspiration about styling, different cultures, different styles of clothing. So they are married to each other in the most perfect way, and you get so much inspiration and content to build on, and I think that is the perfect way to be. So I select the brands on the basis of my interest, whether I like the brand or not, or whether I want to indulge in a certain kind of zone. So for example, I love doing makeup. I'm a makeup artist, so I choose my set of beauty brands or my set of fashion brands. So yeah, I pick and choose whatever I think fits into my category of love for fashion and makeup. I think my followers have understood that I'm someone who is very relatable, because being a mid-size person, firstly fashion was earlier either it was for the very thin size or for the extremely plus size. Now there is a thing called mid-size. So I am the perfect mid-size, the regular person, and people relate to me on those lines. And I do not give them I give them variation of styling. So we can go for classics, then we can go for extreme high fashion or dramatic fashion, and then something that fits in the bill of each and every person. So I think my audience and I complement each other. That's an interesting question. So the three important elements of fashion would be having classics. I think your wardrobe should consist of certain classics which you can pair up and down with different things. And another element, having good pair of shoes. It is a must. I have seen people who are dressed well on the upper, but then their shoes are something you don't want to look at. So I think having that also matters a lot. And then you need to have the perfect accessories to work on, like your jewelry or your bag, something that works with most of the items and you're not investing every time you're going to a new event. So have your set of classics and be sustainable also when it comes to fashion. Repeat, rethink your old stuff, and that's how you can always keep reusing your stuff as well. I always have mentioned in my other interviews as well, I have an extreme love for heels. And heels are something I cannot do without. I own more than 150 pair of heels. So I am basically, you can call me a heel digger, if that is even a term. Travel is something that brings in the amazing adventurous side of me, and I think I have always been in love with it. And my first solo travel was in 2017. I went to Leh Ladakh, and it was my first solo trip ever, which helped me explore that how much I love to travel. And then I also love the risk-taking element that travel has to it, not knowing anybody but still traveling, exploring new places, meeting new people and new cultures. So travel brings so much to the plate. It brings a sense of freshness to you. If I know the travelers who are going to listen to this interview, they can very easily relate to what I'm saying. I recently went to Udaipur. So I went with my sisters. They both are like half my age. Like one of them is I think 15. I'm 28. So one of them is 15 and the other one is around 12 years. So it was my first time that I went with like complete people who are not close to my age group, and that we all three of us had different things to bring in. Like the younger one wanted something else, the middle one wanted something else, and then I wanted something else. So we explored the entire trip from the perspective of a teenager to the perspective of an adult, which was something very unique, and I've never done it before. So yeah, I think that was a unique experience. I think when you travel and you're a newbie, you should have your to-do list. Like for example, if you're traveling to a certain place, you should already like research about it, like where the places you can go to, how you want to save in on time, how you want to save in on your money. So you should plan your travel according to your budget and everything. So yeah, that is one thing I really think I would advise. Oh, I adore Maldives. I know it seems to be so picturesque, but I love the sound of water. So I am very, very fascinated with water. So I think Maldives is going to be my go-to destination. Some packing hacks I swear by. Like I roll my clothes. So I roll one cloth into the other. It takes lesser space, and I don't have to steam iron or do anything again. So that's one thing. And then I have a mini makeup kit, which is just like a little bit of blush, a little bit of mascara, and so that when I'm traveling, I want to be more free. I don't want to be the blogger side of me, not the fancy side, but I want to be a normal person who enjoys like a day-to-day life. And yeah, I keep my stuff very minimal, and I also practice sustainability. So in the sense, like if I'm wearing this black top, I will have a couple of variations that I can pair it up and down with. So yeah, I pack smartly basically. For my travel blog, I do have a couple of goals. And I think I want to be sponsored by one of the tourism companies, tourism brands, maybe Rajasthan Tourism or some international tourism, and I'm looking forward to it. I think I would love to go to Mexico. I'm so fascinated by their culture. It's so colorful and nice. And then I would love to go for a Europe trip, like covering the entire Europe, because I feel Europe brings so much. Then because there's fashion, obviously something I love. Then there's beauty industry that I would love to see, and then of course the travel part of it. It has Switzerland and all the beautiful places I really wish to go. The best advice. I think my mom just says one thing: keep working hard and emit the right things in the universe, and the universe gives it back to you. That I love eating food and I have a bad metabolism. So I really need to control if I want to keep my weight even on a maintained level. And I am a cleanliness freak, so my room is always tidy. If I'm going out of the house, I clean my room and I run back to wherever place I am in or I'm going to. And thirdly, I double cleanse my utensils. So if you already have a clean utensil, I still have a habit to either clean it with a napkin if I'm using it, or wash it again little for myself, like maybe just a water wash, but I have that problem. And I love I've never seen cartoons in my life. That is one thing I would like to tell, because that is something I get like my friends make fun of. And how many things are left? I have told 3, right? 2 more things. I am a little self-obsessed, but I still pay attention to other people, even if that makes sense, I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm an ambivert. So I am at times I get socially very awkward. Like in my personal space, I get socially awkward, and when it comes to my professional life, I socialize like anything. So I'm an ambivert. That is one thing people don't know about me. They think I'm very talkative, but in my personal life, I'm a very silent person. I just talk to like 4-5 people, and they are my go-to people. I don't talk to anybody else. You can find me on Google. You can search Naaz Arora. Then you can find me on Instagram at Naaz.Arora and at Makeup by Naaz Arora. And you can find me on YouTube, Naaz Arora.